them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
13.
Smith start with a throw here. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. Working quickly here. Blitz coming for Smith. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Offensive line fast.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
No ball. Hey, alert.
Smith on 1st down. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. The statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
39-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So they let him keep the yardage after that short completion, Brock, and they decline the penalty.
Yeah, kid, I think that's all about bringing up the next down. Your defense just held them to a minimal gain. They're trusting they can do it again.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on throws. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Close.
From the gun, it's Murray. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They give on second to Benson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Coming in the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Trey McBride, the touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Smith in the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. The give now to Benson.
Is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me,
out of the gun. Here's Murray. Coming to the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Coach. Come on.
Connor. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Connor again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Conner touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11.
Raiders 3.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at third and very long. Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Begins his return at the 16. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the Raiders' 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They're going play action. It's Murray. Forced out to his right. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
On first and 10, it's Murray. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with third and 11.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
For the field goal, a 41-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryman is good, and that extends their lead to 14.
It fed the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Starting at the 10. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Okay, that's a tackle run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Is Reed Blankenship making the stop?
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
This is Genty on second. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
So Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On third down, Genty. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. So the offense staying put to go for it. Smith will go on fourth down. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards and a fresh set of downs, too.
A gain of 15.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the gun, Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. On first down, here's Smith. Has some room to work. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Smith yet again. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He will bring up third down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Quick pass left side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll get offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Smith's going to throw again. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Big gain downfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Hey. 어머.
Benson. Can't right past that line. They stuck him at the 3. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Setting up, second and goal.
Green.
Go to him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get more points to end a lopsided first half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Tucker now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
They'll try these extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Murray. Some pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Throw left side, complete. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Genty. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
And we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now give here to Genty. Now we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Genty has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Again, here's Genty. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They're going to run it with Genty. And this is going to end behind the line block. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He'll go quickly to the right. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That's up and through for the point after. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game. 17. Maybe a little... The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action now, Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Benson on 1st and 10. Makes the tackle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And also ready just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Cardinals football, and they'll start the 4th quarter up by a couple of scores, too.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
Hold on, Rick.
2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Hold on.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Hold on. Easy. Hey, guys. Two.
Murray, 3rd and goal. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders 17.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Tucker now on the return. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has a man on target to Thornton. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Smith. Has it at the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game.
Raiders 24.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Murray from the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. Into the red zone. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there.
This front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with this speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders 24.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Smith. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Smith on first down. And he's going to be stopped just a second away from a touchdown. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Looking quickly here.
It's second down and goal.
Throwing is Smith. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game.
Raiders 31.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
52. Raiders 31.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Smith on first down. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Smith will try again on second. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
First down, Smith to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, Smith. It's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Raiders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. And they're going to throw out of the gun. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game.
Raiders
clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down from the 42.
Omaha. Oh, 2-2.
Benson now from the gun. Wrong flat. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He's on the end route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's in second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. He has the Cardinal first down. This one's over. They can run out this way.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Offense is set. First and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Oh, 2-2.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
3-yard line.
Omaha.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.